So the research results we have presented today, they are the first attempt to evaluate ex post the impact of the Family 500 Plus program on the Polish labor market. So we concentrated on looking at the labor force participation of Polish women, and in particular Polish mothers, and evaluated whether the introduction of the 500 plus benefit had any impact on the flows between labor market participation, labor market activity, and labor market inactivity. We do find a statistically significant effect. This effect is quite significant if you think about it in nominal terms, but at the same time we cannot really say to what extent it was a one-off event and to what extent we can expect further withdrawals from the labor market in the future. It's less than initially expected, than initially simulated, so we have seen the simulations by Michał, who was suggesting that around 150,000 women would withdraw. This is less than that, but of course the improving labor market situation somehow alleviated the impact of the 500 plus benefit itself on the decisions whether to participate in the labor market or not.